What is going on, guys? HappiDaze here, and today doing one quick battle to show you my boosted team that I'm using against level 100 plus PKA against Lilith. So if you see my videos a couple days, I've been doing a bunch of different teams without the new batch, but once you get 100 plus, you kind of need some of the new batch if you want to be able to kind of get through this content quick. So my video today is going to be focused on just doing a quick team with my boosted units, and then we'll go ahead and probably do a couple other teams in the next couple days with some of the non-boosted units out there. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll kind of quickly go over what units we're going to be using to take on this match. So we are using their friend Captain Lilith to go help us with, especially that last stage, being able to have damage over multiple turns. We are going to be using a Captain Bonney. We pulled Bonney in this last Sugo Fest, which is really good for helping with both changing slots to recovery for stage number 4. As well as just being able to help remove some of the bind that happens on stage number 5. In terms of supports, we're really just using a couple of supports to reduce the bind duration that we have. Nami for a little bit of paralysis, and the Ace here is just for an extra bit of damage on that stage number 4. So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like. It's going to go pretty quick up until fight 3 because the first 2 levels will get auto kind of completed by the end of turn damage from Lilith. So that's nice. So that goes fast. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stall then on that stage 3 until we have 1 turn left on special binds. There's a couple of gimmicks that happen as you're going through, but we'll kind of get through them pretty easily. And the real key on that stage 3 is just making sure that before you do the death hit on stage 3, you just make sure that you use Bonney super type to make sure you have enough recovery orbs for stage 4. So I'm just going to quickly tap just so I can kind of get rid of all the block orbs here, and then we just kind of stall it out for just a couple turns. Now we don't want to hit perfects while we're stalling out, just because those perfects will end up hurting pretty bad once they, if you actually hit and get a perfect. So that's why we're just kind of just one tapping real quick, just trying to see if we can get some recovery slots out there. So we have basically stalling for 3 more turns just until we get that special bind down to 1. You just do want to be careful that as you're tapping, you don't hit with too many characters, because you'll actually kill her pretty easily if you end up tapping with a bunch of characters. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do that once so I can go ahead and get a little bit of recovery there. Perfect, so we have 1 turn of special bind left on our unit, so we can go ahead and use the Bonney super type. That would basically just give us all of the recovery slots, and then we'll just use 1 slot just to go ahead and kill her, and that way when we go into the next stage, we have all those recovery slots, because if you have at least 2 characters with the recovery slots, you'll have the Luffy here, will end up taking care of 6 turns of the Rainbow Shield, which is perfect for us. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And now we're just going to hit our hits here. We have a ton of damage, so we're not really worried about not being able to get damage. It's just really getting a lot of that healing out. So we're in a good spot. So the hardest part of this content is really stage 5, just because you get 2 death hits, both for 80k, which is obviously kind of crazy. So you really just need a unit who can go ahead and do 2 turns of that damage reduction for your side, so you can go ahead and get around that gimmick. And I need someone who can also remove the damage nullification. So that's why we have Blackbeard on this team. He'll actually help remove that damage nullification. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Yamato unit just to give us that Rainbow Shield. We're going to go ahead and use the Blackbeard unit to take care of the damage nullification. We'll go ahead and use the Bonney unit to take care of the paralysis. and she'll also lock orbs. And then we'll go ahead and use the Lilith unit The super type first, so we can go ahead and get that attack boost, and then the special, so we can go ahead and remove the attack down, the despair, and just set us up in an awesome position. Now that Bonney special is just amazing because you can give 2 turns where you're just getting crazy damage with if you have any of the orbs for Psi or Int. In this case, obviously, the Int orbs are what we want because of the typing, so now we'll just go ahead and easily kill Lilith here without any problems at all. Only took 2 taps. And then I saved Chopper here just purposely, so that way we could just go ahead and use his specials to get a little bit more damage. Most people would probably use him to get the burn taken care of in the last stage. Actually, I don't even have to worry about that. Yeah, so most people would use the Chopper to get rid of that burn in the last stage. But in our case, we really don't have to worry about that. So we'll go ahead and just attack with these units. Because of the special of the Friend Captain Lilith, the end of turn damage is enough to kill her afterwards. So there you go. A nice, easy, safe team that can go ahead and kill her. Like I said, I had the Bonney unit, I had the Lilith unit, and I had the Chopper unit. So I want to see if I could go with a team that was relatively quick to be able to go ahead. And you can see that I got up to 15 turtles there, which is great as well. So I'll post some more videos tomorrow with some more different teams. I want to kind of get away from having to use a lot of the new batch, especially because as you start getting up to the higher levels towards 150, it will be just a little bit more difficult to have all these teams and be able to get all the damage to do what you need to do there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, be kind to each other.